What's up? What's up? It's your boy Fats. One day I was coming in from the yard, and when I was coming walking through the pathway to get up to the rotunda right there, a lot of people started running. So as soon as they did that, I turned around and stuff. I seen like 5 people that was taking off, running up there. So I just kept on walking, paused for a second while they did that. Kept on walking, got up to the gate right there, where everybody come in at, and it was just a bunch of police right there and stuff. So I just kept on walking and stuff. Got back to my little unit, took my little shower and stuff. Sat back down in the day room. That's when this dude named Money Mike come over there to me. He's like, man, damn, man. He's like, man, one of my homeboys almost got ran down. You know what I'm saying? By the fours and stuff. And I was like, oh, for real, man? He was like, yeah, man. They tried to roll down on him. I don't know why they tried to do it or whatever, but they tried to roll down on him. He was like, that motherfucker punk ass Dre, whatever. And when he said Dre, I turned around and looked up at the cell house where Dre was, because I knew him. So when I looked up there, he was sitting on the rail right here, looking down at the day room and stuff. And when I turned my head like that, I don't know why I turned my head, but the conversation that Money Mike was telling me about, it made me turn my head over there to him, instead for some odd reason or whatever. But yeah, in the penitentiary, sometimes you can't do stuff like that because that always kind of trigger people, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I get up, go back up to my little room up there. My little roommate Aaron up in there, he's got his head down and stuff. I mean, he's one of the people that always into his girl and stuff. So I guess he got him a little Dear John letter. If you want me to make a video about what a Dear John letter is, leave it in the comments and I can kind of make it. So he's sitting up in there with his head down and stuff. So the next morning, I go to work. I work in the kitchen. I work out there wiping the tables and stuff down. So when I'm wiping the tables and stuff, I go over there where Dre's at, wiping the tables down. And when I walk by them, everybody at the table like kind of look at me because there's 4 people right there. They look over it, they looking at me and stuff. I'm like, damn, man, I said, I just know that look. So I just kept on pushing them out, doing my little normal stuff. Get back up to the back there where the kitchen's at, do my little job, leave up out, get back to the little cell house up there. That's when, I get back up to the little cell and I'm like, shit, hey, did you tell Aaron? I was like, hey man, did you hear about a little fight and stuff that went on last night, on the yard? He was like, nah, Fats, man, I stayed in. I was like, shit, all right. So come back downstairs to the day room. I'm doing my little normal stuff out there, waiting on them to call the yard. Get out to the yard. And when I get out to the yard, I'm walking the track right there. But I've been noticing, like for the last few days, that a group of people been on the yard right here. So then finally, when I come around, I see Dre right there. You know what I'm saying, with like 5 other people. So I'm like, dang, man. So I just keep on pushing and go back to the little cell house or whatever. Take my little shower and stuff. Go back to the back. I'm taking my little shower. That's when Dre come in there. Now Dre, he's an older dude. He got a beard. Always wearing his hat. It's like the little red hat that he keep on, like a Scully. I mean, even when he take a shower, he always wear it and stuff. So he's back there with me. I talked to him a few times. I ain't never talked to him a lot. But this day he was like, hey, what's up with you and Money Mike? And I was like, shit, nothing, man. He was like, shit, don't be getting involved in things that you don't even know the situation on and stuff like that. And I was like, shit, man, what you talking about? I said, shit, I ain't trying to get involved in nothing or whatever. So the way that he was looking at me, he just left it like that. He said, I'm just leaving it like that. I was like, shit, all right. So I take my little, like I said, I go back to the little cube area, you know what I'm saying, right there. I'm talking to Aaron. I'm like, hey, man, shit, man, what's up with Dre, man? He's like, man, shit, Dre cool, man. You know, he always, you know what I'm saying, handle business and stuff good. He said, I got to hit him up here and there, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to certain things. I was like, shit. I was like, oh, for real? He was like, yeah, man. He's like, man, he's cool. You ain't got nothing to worry about when it comes to him. He's like, man, I'm telling you, man, that dude right there is cool as a motherfucker. I was like, shit, all right, there, man. So when he was telling me that, you know, and then like he said, just don't get involved and stuff like that. So I was like, shit, all right. So I kind of put two and two together, you know what I'm saying? Since, you know what I'm saying, Money Mike already you know, told me, you know what I'm saying, about this little situation or whatever. So I leave, like I said, go back out to the little day room right there, sitting down. That's when Money Mike come over there to me and said, I was like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying, on the real, man, whatever you got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it in the air right there from the gate. He was like, man, why you say that? He was like, shit. I was like, shit, I talked to Dre. Dre told me, you know what I'm saying, don't be getting involved and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, all right. Money Mike was like, man, fuck that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He was like, shit, them motherfuckers just on some more bullshit. I was like, shit. But shit, if you hanging around me, and they see that you hanging around me, you just never know, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So he was just like, shit, all right, man. So he pushed on, you know what I'm saying, go on back, you know what I'm saying, do his normal stuff, whatever he doing. I go back up to my little cell, talking to Aaron. He was like, shit. I was like, shit, man. I was like, shit, hey, man, just talking to him, just trying to fill him out. Because like I said, I've probably only been there about a month, so I don't know the whole ropes of the whole, how the unit and stuff rolls and stuff like that. So I'm just asking Aaron, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, what's up with Money Mike, man? He was like, shit, man, he's cool too, man. He said, shit, both of them, you know what I'm saying? He said, shit, I ain't never seen them get in no type of altercations or nothing up in the pod or whatever. He was like, shit, they cool, he cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, all right, man, you know, because I'm just trying to figure everything out, you know, because like I said, I just got here, so I'm trying to figure out how everybody kind of move and stuff around there. I don't know Money Mike, I don't know Dre, so shit, it's like one of them situations where you got to choose whatever side that you going to like kind of kick it with those people or whatever. So I come back out to the day room. That's when Money Mike come over there again to me. He was like, man, on some real shit, man. He was like, shit, man, facts, man. I ain't gonna try to get you involved in nothing or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and stuff like that. I was like, shit, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? Just don't get me caught up in no motherfucking bullshit or whatever. So he's like, shit, all right, man. He leave off. I go back out to the yard, walking the track and stuff like that, you know. So that's when, you know what I'm saying, Money Mike came over there walking the track with me again, you know, while we walking the track, and the motherfuckers right there, you know. And I'm looking, I'm like, damn, man, you know, shit, man, what the fuck, man? I was like, hey, Mike, man, you know what I'm saying, for real, man. I was like, you got to, you know what I'm saying, move to the side or something because, shit, you already see the motherfuckers over there looking at me, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, they ain't looking at you fast, man, you know what I'm saying? You being paranoid. I was like, shit, nah, I'm not, man. I ain't being paranoid. I'm just making sure that, shit, I don't get myself involved in nothing. So I stopped walking, you know, for a second. Let him just keep on walking, you know, just stop like that, you know what I'm saying, for a second. He kept on walking. I kept on, you know what I'm saying, shit. I was like, shit, man, fuck this motherfucking shit, you know. So like I said, I work in the morning, wiping off the tables and stuff like that. And every time, you know what I'm saying, I come over to that motherfucking table, the motherfuckers are always over there looking at me and stuff. And I'm like, shit, damn, man. So this time when I walked by, I paused for a second because, shit, I wanted to make sure that they was looking at me. So every time I move, motherfucking head move. I move up a little bit, the head move again. I'm like, shit, I said, man, I know that they looking at me now, man. They got to be, you know, doing something crazy or whatever, thinking something crazy or whatever. So, finished wiping off the tables and stuff like that. So that's when, you know, I come back into the dorm, sitting down at the table and stuff like that. you know, just chilling and stuff. Money might come over there to me again, man. I'm like, man, come on, man. I said, man, shit. He did this time. He sits down, you know. He's like, man, come on, man. Peace like fast. You got to quit being scared. He's like, man, you cool as a mug. He said, shit, man, I like talking to you. And I said, shit, I mean, but damn, man, as of right now, man, shit, I don't know, man. I was like, shit, man, I don't know what you know what I'm saying, you and your boy got going on or whatever y'all did or whatever. He was like, shit, man, now, it ain't got nothing to do with them or whatever, but shit, but them motherfuckers over there are always on some more motherfucking bullshit and shit. So then, while we sitting there talking, that's when that dude Dre come over there to him. He was like, man, what the fuck y'all over here talking about, you know? He was like, shit, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want some smoke or y'all trying to put the, you know what I'm saying, together a plan or whatever to try to roll down on us, you know what I'm saying? He said, I'm ready for anything, you know? And I'm looking up at Dre. I'm like, shit, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, shit, y'all see y'all always kicking it, y'all always talking or whatever. He's like, shit, if y'all want to do something, he's like, it can go down, you know what I'm saying, like that. So I'm like, shit, man, I ain't shit. Like I said, I'm going back and forth. Like, man, shit, come on, man. I said, man, Dre, man, I ain't trying to punk down or nothing like that. I'm just trying to put myself about that situation. I said, man, I don't know what y'all got going on or whatever, or what y'all doing or whatever, but it ain't really got nothing to do with me, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I get up, you know what I'm saying, walk around. Them two right there talking, you know what I'm saying, they going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, Dre still standing up, you know what I'm saying, Money Mike still sitting down, you know what I'm saying, while they talking and stuff. So I'm like, shit, hurry up and get back to my little dorm. I'm like, shit, I get up in there, Aaron's up in there, you know what I'm saying, writing a little letter and stuff. He was like, shit, I heard a little commotion going on out there. And he was like, shit. I was like, shit, how did you? He was like, yeah, man. He was like, shit, what you don't got yourself into? And I was like, man, I ain't got myself into nothing, man. You know, he's just sitting there, you know what I'm saying, writing his letter, talking to me. He was like, shit, man, I hope not, man. He said, cause shit, you know what I'm saying, that boy Dre, man, don't be playing when it comes to certain stuff. And I was like, oh, for real? He was like, yeah, man, that dude right there, man, you know, when it comes to that stuff right there, he gets down through there. He like, I know he's cool and stuff. He don't get himself involved in certain motherfucking things or whatever. But yeah, he do get down when it comes to certain stuff. I mean, he's in them forwards, and I was like, oh, for real? I was like, yeah. He was like, shit, I don't know, man, shit. But shit, fast, just don't get yourself involved in nothing like that. And I was like, shit, all right, man, you know. I was already scared, you know what I'm saying, for a minute, you know what I'm saying, because shit, I know I had to go back, you know, in the morning and wipe them tables and walk by them motherfuckers. So I don't want to, they all in the group. Now, I mean, when they all in numbers and stuff, Dre was the only one in our pod, so he was only, I ain't had to worry about, you know what I'm saying, if he did something in the pod, I got to worry about him out there on the yard or something like that. So I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna bug down. I'm just gonna put my motherfucking shoes on, tie them up, you know, in the morning. I got up early in the morning, you know what I'm saying, to get myself ready, you know what I'm saying, and punching and stuff. Cause shit, I don't know, man. After shit, Dre flipped out on me down in the motherfucking day room right there, you know what I'm saying. The next day I got to shit figure out, you know what I'm saying, how it's gonna be for myself, because shit, you just never know what can happen in prison, because one day you can do something, the next day, shit, something kind of happen to you where you can end up losing your life. So like I said, in the morning I hurry up, put my little shoes on, tie them up real tight, go to work, wiping the tables down when they come through. Shit. This time they ain't looking at me, you know what I'm saying, when I walk by. So I'm like, shit. I'm like, shit, man, maybe it's all cool. Maybe he just wanted to say something to me or whatever, but shit, I don't know. So then go out there on the yard and stuff. I'm like, shit, damn, man. I said, shit, I still got to, you know what I'm saying, get out there on the yard, walk the tracks and stuff, doing my normal stuff, you know, every day. So I go out there, like I said, everything's tied up, you know. So then this time, when I'm walking the track, that's when Money Mike and this dude named Brian come over there. Now, Brian, I mean, he kind of big and stuff like that. You know, I'm like, shit, man, what's up, man? They walking the track with me. Like I said, when I see that, I kind of pause for a second because shit, come on, man, what's going on? I told Mike, I was like, man, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying, for real, man. So like I said, I paused, you know what I'm saying, let them just keep on walking. So they doing their normal stuff, going back around and stuff. I'm just right, like I said, right behind him, you know what I'm saying, trying to exclude myself from that whole motherfucking situation because shit, I don't want to be involved in none of that stuff like that. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, people that's cool with you or whatever, they try to holler at you and try to get you into whatever kind of motion that they got going on because shit, if you knew, they might be trying to recruit people on their team or whatever, just keep fucking with you and keep talking to you to try to manipulate you to kind of ride with them or whatever. So I'm backing up, you know, shit, let them walk, get on back to the little dorm. Now when I'm in the dorm, that's when Dre, he come over there, he sits down on the table with me, you know what I'm saying? For a second, he was like, shit. He was like, hey, youngster, you know, on the real, man, he was like, shit, whatever goes on around these pods and how things roll with the way that I do things or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't got nothing to do with you, just let me know, you know what I'm saying, right now, you know what I'm saying? He said, because shit, things is gonna get handled around here in a certain way and stuff like that when it comes to certain things and stuff. And I was like, shit, man, you know what I'm saying? On the real Dre, man, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing that's going on, you know what I'm saying? With you and Money Mike, I don't know nothing what's going on or whatever. And he was like, shit, for real, man. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, shit, I'm just, like I said, just got here. I'm just doing my little time. I ain't trying to mess with nobody or whatever. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, do no type of hustling or anything. Like, I was just breaking it down to him, just telling him, shit, I ain't even trying to get myself involved in nothing like that. And he was like, shit, all right, man. So he just stand up, you know. So I'm out there on the yard one day. Sorry about that. I'm out there on the yard one day, walking the track, you know. Just like I said, they all over there in a little circle and stuff like that. So then, boom, I'm coming back in, you know. That's when, you know what I'm saying, I seen Dre and this little crew, you know what I'm saying, they kind of moving kind of through the little crowd kind of fast or whatever. So I'm like, damn, man. You know, so then you see, you know what I'm saying, two of them just break off, you know what I'm saying, Drake kind of fall back, two of them Drake break off, run up on that dude B, bam, 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 bam. Talking about whooping dudes, you know what I'm saying, real bad, you know, and I battled real back, and that's when the guards seen that, and they hurry up and came over there, got them two, you know what I'm saying, two dudes, and B, they hurried and put them in handcuffs and moved them on and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But you might want to watch part two. And once you watch part two, all you got to do is just hit that little button right there, join the membership for $1.99. I really appreciate it if y'all just, you know what I'm saying, help me out, you know what I'm saying, with that little membership. I got tons of videos over there for y'all to watch, you know, so you can just go ahead and peep it out for a second.